welcome to the channel. This is me interviewing Alishea, mocking Ariana 3. It's Alishea. Hi.
Hello.
We haven't done anything since you were in this room with me playing dumb games.
No, but we have just been talking for 2 hours.
We have been talking.
Video
Has it been,
my
it hasn't
channel,
been 2
so-
hours. It's been 1 hour. Shut up.
It's been 2.
Has it?
We started at 1 because you wanted an earlier time. Well, 1 for me, it's now 3.
Oh, wow. Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, I asked you.
I'm sure.
Shut up, Alishea. I'm doing the bit. Anyway, I asked you on my Instagram for questions to ask Alishea, and you did not disappoint. Some of them I will not ask because y'all need to learn boundaries, but we will go on. But we will go and ask most of them. So thank you for submitting your questions on Instagram. So we will jump right into it because if you didn't know, Alishea, she is a host of CBBC. She is Tiara Bling on season 8 of The Next Step, and she is also mocking Ariana 3 on YouTube. She's a reason I have a job. It's Alishea. Woo! Put the thing, put the confetti. Yeah, I did it. I did
Digital confetti.
Yeah, I did it. Okay, so are you excited for these questions?
I am, but I'm now intrigued of what you've cut out.
I'll tell you after we film.
Okay.
Because people just need to learn boundaries. Okay, so I've broken them down into some categories as well, which is really good. So this is just
That's
about
more than I did.
Yeah, I know. I put effort in. So, first of all, these are just about your TNS opinions.
Okay.
And just
before you
TNS.
start, can I just explain that I'm wearing a Halloween jumper? I know it's not Halloween, but it's really comfortable.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, yeah, very comfortable. And I'm wearing the merch, which is available right now. Link in the description. Go buy I Want to Be on YouTube merch. Thank you. Okay. Alishea.
Miles.
If you could meet any previous TNS cast members, who would they be?
Victoria. Because I was really sad when I learned that she was in Series 8 and I never saw her.
I know.
Because I didn't know she was in it.
I know. She was only there for 3 days or 4 days or something like that. I know.
And I was really happy when she said, "Oh, I wish I'd been there when you were there." I was like, "Oh, I wish I was there when you were there."
I know.
Like, that's who it would be.
I know.
Victoria.
Bless her. Hopefully you can meet her someday. When if she flies over to the UK.
I wouldn't say anything like, "Oh my gosh, you're amazing," because I didn't say that to anyone when I came to Canada anyway. Because I
didn't even say it to me.
Too
That's just
nervous
offensive.
and shy. I did. I was nice to you. I just mean to like other people that I've only spoken to for like guess the reference. I never said, oh, I love what you do on screen. Like I never told Alex Chabes like how amazing I think she is. Because it's just
you gotta be professional. Yeah, you gotta be professional. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
just a normal person.
But like when you met Briar, did you collapse?
Well, yeah,
did you collapse internally afterwards for a moment?
No, but I feel like I don't know. It's just dead weird because the first reactions I did were to her on World of Dance, and I never said that. And like she's been to the UK since, and we've been in the same room. But it's awkward and weird, and I don't feel like I can say that.
Well, no, it's the parasocial thing, right? It's like you know them so well, but you've never met them. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I did it once. I was really into this web series called Pure Ownage, and there was a guy that was like a member of the cast for like one random episode. And I was so excited that he was in line to go and see this episode that they were airing in Croydon. Why I was in Croydon, I don't know. But
why would you go to Croydon?
Because they were airing it in Croydon. I don't know why. Anyway, I was like so into him, and he was like, I don't know you. Like, can you back off? I was like, oh God, yeah. I had to go walk away and take a moment because I was so embarrassed that I was like,
that takes guts though to go up to them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I wouldn't have gone up to
but
anyone.
You know, it took guts for him to say, "I don't know you." Back off as well.
Yeah,
so.
That's also true. Yeah, because I can't say that to people.
Yeah, parasocial relationships. I swear to God. Who would your least favorite character on TNS be?
Do you know? I don't really dislike anyone from 1 to 3. I don't think. or really 4. I think it's going to be Ozzy. Sorry. There's just something about him that really grates on me. And like, I liked him in series 5 and 6 a bit. Yeah, I liked him in 6. But 7, I just really was irritated by every time he was on screen. Because he's just always pining. He always, like, I don't know. There's just something about him. But
Alishea hates people from Quebec. It's official.
Yeah, I just ruined everything. But
well, this kind of feeds into it as well, because someone asked what the worst member of TNS would be. So would you say that he's like, I would imagine that's like A Troop. So would you say like he's the worst member of A Troop as well?
Wait, it depends what you mean by worst, because do we just mean personality-wise? Or do we mean because they're mean? Or do we mean because they're a bad dancer? Or what are we going for? But I think they're all pretty even on A Troop. But Ozzy just tends to annoy me more than everyone else. But even Rochelle annoys me as well sometimes. So, but I love Rochelle for her nostalgia. Yeah, sorry, Ozzy.
Sorry, Ozzy. So going from worst to best, who is your favourite couple from season 8?
Well, who was there? There was Rashazzy, Kenzie and Pete, Clued.
Pin?
That's it. Oh, Piper and Finn. Oh. Piper and Finn were good in series 8. There was no drama. Well, there was. Piper didn't tell him she was moving to New York.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a bit of drama, yeah.
But they were, compared to past dramas they've had, that was mild. I like Cleo and Jude. I think for series 8, they were the least problematic, but they deserved more.
We love a non-toxic couple.
Yeah. You do. Like, yeah, they bring drama and that's exciting, the toxic ones, but it gets a bit boring when they're always fighting or always just not happy.
I'm of the opinion you can have drama without toxic nonsense.
Yeah. Positive drama. We're just trying to get through things together.
Like have it be external forces rather than internal forces. Like, oh, our parents don't want us to be together, or I'm friends with Amy and she doesn't want us to be together because X, Y, and Z. That's a better drama than you didn't tell me that the movie was at 6 o'clock or whatever, you know? You didn't show up for the movie on time.
We're back to season 7. But yeah, so I'd say Cleo and Jude, I think. Yeah.
I think that's
I do like Kenzie and Pete, though. I think they work well together, but they've only just
got together.
They've not even officially coupled up. They've just kissed.
I'd like to, I'm just talking about potential storylines that I don't want to talk about in case, like, they actually end up writing them. Yeah,
we've learned that we can't talk about storylines because if we say it, then it can't happen because then we'd be the creative credit behind it.
Yeah, and then there's legal trouble.
Yeah.
So by writing fan fiction, potentially you are never having that storyline. Just saying.
So we just can't ever be happy, guys, basically. If we want something, we just can't have it. We can't even imagine it. If you think about it, it can't happen.
No, don't think about it. The final TNS question, well, about the actual show. Should TNS have ended after season 3? And what is your opinion of people who only like the first 3 seasons?
I think it's fine if you only like the first 3 seasons, because that's your opinion. But I don't think it should have ended, because it ended on a cliffhanger, for one, the end of series 3. And there was still potential. You've got a big audience there. It's at a really good point. Why not do another if it's going well? So that's the answer, really.
Yeah.
No.
It's fine. You can do what you want.
Because I've really enjoyed seasons that came after 3. And, like, I don't ever really watch season 2, like, rewatch it. That's not a fave of mine. I like the beginning of series 3. I like series 1. But then I usually go to series 6 if I want to rewatch a series. Like, I just like series 6. So, yeah, I don't think it should have ended. I wouldn't have a job if it did. So.
Wouldn't have me. I wouldn't have a job either. Okay, so now we're going to talk about your experience on season 8. What is a core memory for you from filming?
A core memory is getting my COVID test done and you and Renee and everyone going around the corner and see me.
No, so
because I was really nervous because I was like, I hadn't seen anybody. I just, you know,
you were just there in a random wooden box.
Yeah, so I was just waiting. I'd met Nick, but that was all. I was just waiting to see someone. And then it was the perfect people to see first. So it was fine.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that was really great.
Yeah.
What was something you didn't expect about shooting with TNS?
I don't know, really. Because I think because I work at CBBC and I've been in front of a camera and I've been on a set for things. And I'm an adult, so I'm not like a child just going into a working environment like, oh my God, here's Studio A and here's everything. I wasn't shocked, like seeing that the studio had no real ceiling. Oh, these people aren't their characters. There was nothing really that was not expected for me.
What about the script and like the way that we shot it?
Well, even that, I think because I've been a fan for so long, I already knew that the script was loose. I already knew that there was a lot of improv. So that didn't surprise me. I don't know. I don't think I was surprised by anything. I was just very honored and grateful to be there.
Yeah, that kind of ties into the next question I was going to ask, which is someone asking whether you were satisfied with the size of the role you got on TNS. But I feel like the fact that you were even there was probably enough, right?
Yeah, totally. Because at first when they said, and then I'd had a while to think about the fact that I'd had a role, I was like, I don't think I want to do it because it's just too scary.
What was the scary thing about it?
Having to go to Canada by myself for a week and act and be in this brand new character role that people might not like. And it was like being thrown into a whole other world that I've never considered before. I think if I'd auditioned for it and then found out I got it, that would be less overwhelming because I could prepare myself.
Right.
But I didn't ask for it. So it was just like thrown on me, which is good. Like, I'm not saying I didn't want it to happen. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. So I think I had a good amount. Realistically, Tiara Bling was kind of the whole main plot for 8A. So that in itself is amazing. And to be in the off season as well and have every episode of the off season have me in. Yeah, I had way more than I thought I was going to have. So very, very satisfied. I don't think I would have wanted more. Like, even people have said, would you have wanted a dance role? I don't think I would, because I think that would terrify me even more, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know. Because, like, I was meant to do my first ever competition in October, and I was terrified for that, because I don't dance. I teach dance, and I like to dance in the kitchen. But dancing on a TV show is very different to that. So I think I was very happy just acting. Even though I don't act, that was more comfortable for me. Because I think dance is like my little thing. I protect that. That's close to my heart. I wouldn't want to ruin that by having to do it for everybody and kind of have to prove myself in that sense. Whereas if you have to prove yourself at something that you don't think you're like very good at anyway, then it's fine. Like, it's less painful if it goes wrong.
Yeah, there's less on the line.
Yeah.
I was
very satisfied.
I get that. What were your first feelings when you stepped into Studio A?
Well, I wasn't overwhelmed.
I don't think you've told this story. Have you told this story?
No. Basically, so the first time I stepped into Studio A, we were outside Studio A and everyone was kind of being secretive with me. Like, oh, we need to get Alishea ready to like go in. I don't know what's happening. Because already, very overwhelmed. It was my first day there, I think. And then I think it was Emily who came out and she was like, she led me in to Studio A. Like these huge industrial doors. And then Amy Wright was in Studio A. Autumn was in there who plays Ebby. And there were all the camera people. And Miles was also with me going in. I can't remember who else was there. I think Molly as well. But like, then I'm sure they applauded when I entered. Look at Miles. They applauded when I entered. And they were like, God, what do you think? And like, Oh, I don't know. It's making me a bit choked up, but it wasn't like sad or it wasn't like really, really happy, and I wasn't overwhelmed. I didn't have any emotions, and I felt like I had to kind of come up with some emotions. But it was just very overwhelming.
Yeah, I think they were hoping that you would like really get emotional about being on the set of your favorite show.
Yeah, but like, I wasn't.
It was such an overwhelming day for you, like.
Yeah, and I was jet lagged. Right? But I think the most overwhelming thing was finding out that they wanted me to have a role, because that's like, wow, thank you. Whereas I already knew I was there. I knew there was a Studio A somewhere behind the doors, so I was just like, wow. And then I felt like I maybe had to fake an emotion, but I didn't want to fake an emotion because there was cameras there. So.
And if you go onto Alisha's video, I kind of talk about what happens the first time I went onto Studio A.
And it was very similar.
A very similar experience, yeah. And I don't think that anyone means anything by it. I think they just want it to be.
No, totally. It could also be, you know, because we're English. And because what I noticed when I was in Canada, everyone is very big. Like, even when TNS came over to us, like, it's like culture shocks. Like, they're so expressionate, and like if they feel excited, they're like, wow. Whereas if I was excited, I'd just be like, oh wow.
Yeah. We're very reserved as a people.
So because I'm already a very reserved person, it was just very overwhelming. But
that footage will never see the light of day. Don't worry about it. What was the one thing you liked about Canada that England doesn't have?
I liked the snow, because we don't really get snow very often.
You're bonkers.
Well, that's why I like it, because it's a novelty here. But there's a lot of similarities, really. There isn't anything that. Oh, wait. That the ramen dish that we went and had.
Ramen-ishin, yeah. Yeah, I took Alishea to a restaurant called Ramen-ishin, which is in Toronto. It's best
Real
ramen
good.
I've ever had, and she will
It was
not
the
stop
best meal I had of the
up.
week. Yeah, and I haven't been able to find anything that replicates it as good.
No,
so
I know.
That's what I wish was here.
I know, it's really good. But that's it, ramen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And snow.
Canada, what are you doing? You're
I
letting
can't
us
think
down.
of anything else.
I know, but I mean, to be fair, you were only here for a few days. This is the final question for your being on set thing. And I swear to God, 3 people asked this. I'm not making this up.
Why are you laughing? Is it a bad one?
Do you... Okay, I'm going to read them in order, but this is one section. Do you actually like Miles? Is he nice? What is your honest opinion of Miles, and what is the best thing about Miles? So there you go. You're welcome.
Right. Do you know what people asked me? Like,
this is going to make me feel uncomfortable.
Get Miles to say his first impression of you and your favourite things, but I thought that's a bit conceited, so I'm not going to include them. You've gone the other route and included 3. But I'll answer them. It's fine. What was the first one again?
Do you actually like Miles? Is he nice?
Yeah. Yes,
okay,
Mars
good.
is lovely. Mars is a good friend.
Right, good. There you go. That's it. That's good enough. We'll move on.
It's not just for show.
All right, now these are the personal questions, some of which I had to delete.
No, wait. Where's the second one and the third one?
Oh, God. All right. Your honest opinion of me and the best thing about me.
Honest opinion on Miles is that he has a lot of thoughts that I think should be listened to.
Oh, okay.
I think he's a very wise person.
Oh my God! What?
And he's very, I think you're very wise, and you're very, like you're opinionated in a good way. Like, yeah, you know your own mind, which is good. You're very hardworking. You're just a nice person, really.
Okay.
What's the second half of that question?
The best thing about me. I don't think you basically summed it up.
He's just a nice person.
Makes me feel so uncomfortable. Okay, thank you.
Sorry,
thank
you included the question.
I know.
What's the third one? The third one.
These are going to be personal questions, some of which I had to delete.
All right.
Who inspires you the most?
I feel like this is quite a common question to ask, no one really inspires me. The rest, I don't know. I don't have an inspiration, but there's just certain things where I'm like, oh, I appreciate that person for their talent in that area, or that person's good at that. I'd like to be more like that.
Well, did someone make you want to be like? Did you see someone dancing and that made you want to dance, or were you just like, I'm dancing, and then they went, no, put you into dance?
I was 7. I don't have a brain then, so they just put me in dance. So I don't really have any inspirations. I just recognize people's talents, and as an adult, I can say I would like to be more like that person. But I don't think I've ever had an inspiration. I've always found that a really difficult question because like, do you have one person that you're just like, yep, they inspire me?
I mean, David Tennant, yeah.
Right, yeah.
David Tennant was the reason I became an actor.
Okay, well.
What is your biggest fear with dance? Which is an interesting question, which we can cut if that doesn't make sense.
Probably not being able to do it. I think that's the only thing, really. Yeah, I wouldn't like to not being able to do it ever again. Because I'm struggling at the moment because I still can't dance on my knee.
Oh, really?
My knee ages ago. Like, it's been about 3 months now.
Do you have rehab exercises you got to do?
No, there's a few that the physio gave, but it's more just time and just slowly building up the exercise level. But I'm not very good at... Like, I am a patient person, but not when I want to do things. So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think that's
just not being able to do it.
I think it's kind of not really talked about how grueling dance can be on someone's body.
Yeah, you do have to sacrifice your limbs.
You have to sacrifice
really.
A lot. Like, if you ever want to be completely freaked out, look up a picture of what professional ballet dancers' feet look like. Jesus.
Yeah, in point shoes.
Good Lord. Yeah. What made you become vegan?
I went vegetarian because I was at uni. Well, it's when I first moved to uni and I realised I do not like raw meat. So then I was just buying processed things.
Oh, you mean like handling raw meat before you cooked it?
Yeah.
I was like, God, were you that poor that you didn't have an oven and you were eating raw meat?
No, but like I just buy like chicken nuggets and stuff, and then I felt really bad because I was just eating this like awful food, really, and I wasn't going to buy raw meat because I don't like it. And then I thought, well, that's a bit hypocritical of me to not want to actually prepare the meat, but I'll eat it. So I was like, well, I'll just not eat the meat then. So then I was vegetarian. And then I was lactose intolerant. So then I stopped having dairy.
I know that feeling.
Then I was just like, well, why don't vegans eat eggs? Why don't vegans eat this? And I was like, I agree with that, actually. So then I was vegan.
Do you like the McPlant?
I do, yeah, but they've done a veganuary upgrade and now it's a double McPlant. It's a cop-out, really. There's so many other things they could have done than just stick another patty on it. But it's good. But we're banned from McDonald's for a year. Not like we've done something wrong. We haven't been banned. We've just said we're not going for a year.
Not welcome.
We're trying to not go because usually we go like at least once. Like a week, maybe.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so this year we're saying no.
Pulls hard.
Yeah, purely for convenience. Like, because if I'm working till like 10, we don't want to cook when we get back. So we just, and there's a McDonald's on the way, so we just go to McDonald's.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Yeah, so this year we're saying no. And we've done well so far. We're only 6 days in, but we haven't had McDonald's.
Well, I hope I haven't tempted you by talking about it now.
No, you haven't actually.
All right.
I think that's what I need to go a bit cold turkey for a bit. Cold vegan turkey.
Cold vegan turkey. Nut loaf. You need to go nut loaf for a while. What would you say the worst food you've ever eaten is?
I had this one for you. But I couldn't think of any for myself, so I didn't include it.
I clearly was not selective enough with my questions.
I don't like beetroot because I have a bad relationship with it. But basically, like when I was younger, I was chased around the house with some beetroot and forced to eat it, and it's scarred me for life.
Oh my God.
But
we're getting real on this video. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like how stained it makes everything either. It's just a very obnoxious vegetable or fruit, whatever it is.
But do you like beets?
Beets? They're the same, aren't they?
No, beetroot is different.
I don't know.
Isn't beetroot
different? I thought it was the same. I thought it was just the cool name for it. I literally just thought it was an abbreviation of the name.
Oh, no, it is. Jesus. Sorry, it's because I live in Canada. They just call them beets here. They don't call them beetroot.
Yeah, it's the cool name.
Oh.
But I can't think of any... Oh, do you know what? Mango chutney. Mango chutney. That's it. Don't like it.
Mango chutney? I love a bit of mango chutney. With some poppadoms.
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay.
Vile.
I would say Marmite for me.
I love Marmite.
Oh, you psychopath! No!
I love it. Nothing better than a bit of toast with Marmite.
Oh, God, stop.
If you haven't had them, Marmite pizza scrolls. So spread a bit of Marmite with some cheese, roll up, banging.
What other show would you like to be on as an actor?
I don't know, because I've never really had an ambition to act. I'd take anything that was offered, really. But I think I'd like to do kids' TV. So within the CBBC realms.
So you wouldn't be a dead body on a investigation show or anything?
Because I don't think I don't enjoy acting that much that I really want an acting job. I just do it because I'm already in the CBBC universe. So if I can go on another CBBC show, that's fine with me. Like, I wouldn't branch out and go, oh, I really want to be in the next series of Bridgerton. No. So I don't have any ambitions.
So why wouldn't if they offered you the opportunity, would you turn it down?
Well, that's different. If they offered it, then I'd probably take it. But in terms of what I want to do, I don't want to do anything. I just
see what happens.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm an easy person.
Yeah.
I just take what's given.
Yeah. Okay, so what would the highlight of your career be so far then? The acting or the hosting, or what would be the highlight?
I think being a CBBC presenter. Or is it?
The BAFTAs,
See, I could
maybe?
say it's... I don't know, because I could say it's being on TNS because I started with TNS videos, but then I could also say it's CBBC because they wanted me and got me from doing nothing to being on TV, which is a big, big step. But then the BAFTAs and things like that, that's like an external thing. So that's like they want you. So that's also very flattering. I don't know. There's lots of good things. I can't pick just one.
Can't pick one?
I'm going to say CBBC because they started me off. And I don't know whether I would have got TNS without CBBC because I think a lot of those links helped.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Once you've got your foot in the door, it's a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I got some random questions that we're just gonna these are rapid fire questions now. How many children could you take in a fight?
Two.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite TV show?
The Next Step.
Oh, that's a cop-out answer. What's your favorite show?
It is. I don't know. I really like Motherland, which I told you about earlier.
Yeah. Do you like Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Okay. Rank top 3 Taylor Swift albums.
Oh, albums. I don't know albums. I know songs.
Okay, top 5 songs then.
All Too Well, Mean, and Betty.
Okay, that's 3, but that's good. All right.
Oh, sorry. Did you say 5?
I did say 5, but it's fine. 3 counts.
It's because you said top 3 albums.
Yeah. If you could play Nick for a day, how would you play him?
Yeah. I'd have him do something.
Top 3 songs from Midnights?
Oh, that's Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay. Top 3 songs from Midnights.
Let me get it up and I'll pick. Okay. No, that's fine. You're on your own, kid. No. Lavender Haze, Maroon, and Anti-Hero.
Okay, great.
No, wait, because I like Snow on the Beach as well. Oh, I don't know. The top 5 on the album, the first 5.
The first 5 tracks is your top 3. Okay. And finally, Mocking Ariana 3. Inquiring minds need to know. Would you ever do Guess the Reference Season 4 with new cast members?
I don't think so. I don't know. Because I feel like the moment's gone. Like, I kind of did a third one because I was like, oh, I want to get a few more old people on it. And then I've wrapped it up, so I feel like to do a 4th one, I'd just be dragging it out. But there is potential for a 4th because there's so many new people. Because also, would you then do like the people that have just been in 8 as an additional series. So like you, would I do one on just series 8 for Nick? No. But then there's a whole season of questions that could be potentially. So then I only do people that have only had a season. There's not many questions there.
What about copying Drag Race and doing the All Stars?
All Stars. There's nothing in me that says, yeah, I really want to do this. Whereas for the first 3, I was like, yeah, I really want to do this. I think it's because I did them in COVID as well. Like I didn't have a job.
People were a lot more available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people were around.
Yeah. It was a product of its time, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Staged. David Tennant and Michael Sheen. You can't replicate Staged for a time when COVID is less of an issue.
Like I've moved on since then.
Yeah.
I feel like the time's come and gone.
Yeah. She's a CBBC presenter now. Come on.
It's not even because of that though. Like,
no.
Even if I was really, really busy, if I wanted to do it, I would do it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it enough.
Thank you, Alishea.
Was that it?
That's
it.
it.
You had like 35 questions. Was that all of them?
That was all of them. Yeah.
That went really fast. Wow.
We did all the questions. Then I'll tell you the ones that I skipped over when we finished this video.
Yeah. Okay.
But there was some that were just not okay. Learn boundaries, friends. Thank you. If you want to watch Alishea ask me some questions from you that you asked on her YouTube community page and on Instagram, go over to her channel, link in the description down below, and we will be back for another video. I don't know, probably a vlog after this, but yeah, go watch Alishea's video if you want to see her ask me a bunch of random questions, which we definitely are filming now because this is the first video and not the one that we did second.
We haven't been filming for 3 hours.
We haven't been
already.
filming for 3 hours. Please subscribe to the channel because no one subscribes to the channel and no one watches my videos. Okay,
subscribe.
Like and subscribe
to Miles. Make him feel good.
And leave if you have a question for Alishea. She might answer them in the comments as well.
I will actually, yeah.
There you go. So leave the comments and like and push the bell so that you get a notification when there's a new video coming up. That's how you do YouTube, right?
You're a professional.
I did it? Okay, great. Okay.
Now you just need to edit your vlog and then you'll be a proper professional.